Okay, let's see if we can do an alternator swap. Should be a lot easier now with the power steering out of the way. I don't know if you can see how close this plug gets. Where is it? It's got a flash on it. Yep. That green plug pretty much touches turbo manifold. Well, touches with a whole lot of wrap on it. And some other heat shrink stuff. So we're going to see if we can fix that or do anything about it. Yeah, be great if we could address that, but let's see if we can get the alternator out. Fortunately, you got to take the bracket off to get this out. It will not fit down between the bracket and the front ESP traction bar. So let's get her done. Alright, this is the old alternator. It would have been, 80 amps, something like this. I don't think it's going to tell me. Remanufactured part. Remanufactured for General Motors. AC Delco. Where did this come from? Anyway, it's the right one, but we're going to see. Should look the same. Oh my. This is quite the shiny difference. Plug's the same. Yep, everything kind of looks the same. Definitely see different stuff under there. So this is the 200 amp, 180, 190, 200, whatever it was, and this is the old one. And obviously we're the same. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 200 amp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a different size pulley. I wonder if that's what makes the 200. So we're going to see if we take this cover off. Can we modify this plug to get that plug away from the turbo manifold? But first, let's see if we can do it on this guy first. I did see a video once of a guy who didn't, it's almost like he didn't have this on here. There was just wires running to it, dangling in the air, and whatever he did, still a better option. I don't care if the metal parts get hot, well, near the manifold, but what does this come off? I wonder what this guy's for. So answer is very technical. I think what they had done, or were doing, was simply maybe cutting the wire that's on the harness and doing this, right? Attaching plugs, kind of bending them over so they don't touch. Something along this lines, because this is all one plastic piece, which obviously needs to be letting the heat out. Obviously it goes into the magnets and the well, I guess the conductor you would call it in there. Yeah, so probably not gonna happen to be this whole piece here. So it'd be great if we could modify this plug, or plug that goes into it, but I guess we can't. So there's really nothing we can do unless we make our own adapter plug to go from this to that guy and make it 2 inches, right, or something like that. So it would be a bunch of... You could do that, yeah. You could make a male to female. These are just male plugs, right? So you would just have like proper gauge, proper plugs coming off of it like this, and then taking a sharp turn, I guess. I don't know, so I guess, yeah. We'll put some thought into it. For now, I think it needs to go back on the car, though. The new alternator, that is. And, yeah. Should have looked at what way this went. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we got the alternator in, and we thought we were happy because we could push it all the way up and get the connector away from the turbo manifold, right? So it was, to make the belt what I thought was tight, we were moving it all the way up towards us, which is great. But in the end, the belt still wasn't tight, so we need a smaller belt. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rib smaller than this. I don't know if you can use any belt. I'll have to see what I can find. So yeah, let's see if we can get that tomorrow somewhere. I don't know if we were doing a video on this. It's been a long time anyway, but that 200 amp alternator that had a different size pulley took such a very long time to find a belt for it. So the original, I think, was 31.5 or 32, and it wouldn't work. Even if we elongated the hole, the adjustment hole in the bottom there, which we tried doing, it was barely meeting spec tightness at the very end of its length. But at the end of its length, or the end of the hole, is what we wanted, because we wanted that green plug down there to be away from the manifold, right? So before that too, we tried a 30, right? I think it's a 303050 or 505030, the 30, and it wouldn't work. The plug was hitting the manifold there as well. So in the end, a 30.5 works, and the plug is exactly where it was before, which kind of makes sense. I'm going to guess the one OEM is 31.5, and this is 30.5, and the pulleys are 1 inch difference, and you needed a 1 inch difference in the pulley, in the belt, sorry. And yeah, so that should work now. Should be able to start the car now, but we're gonna tweak the alignment a little bit as well, and see if we can fix that. Look at this. You guys can see this clamp that's almost coming off on the back, and also the boot isn't far up enough up on the turbo. We're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, we'll fix it now. Anyway, cheers all. Thanks.